Hi, everybody, and a pleasant Friday afternoon to you wherever you may be. Welcome to the HITI pregame show with James as the Miami Marlins come to town to face the Angels. They're at the Big A three-game set. The first game coming up here at 6:38. Miami at 25 and 26. The Angels 28 and 23. For both teams, their last series, the Angels, of course, swept Boston three straight, and Miami in Colorado lost three or four. And they played yesterday. Meanwhile, the Angels had yesterday off the 25th, so it's really good to see some news coming up, and there was a lot today. Phil Nevin said that Anthony Rendon has progressed. And we'll do some outside work today, but he sounded optimistic about that. The thing is, there's no specific timeline when he will return. So that's the unfortunate thing. And Anthony Rendon declined to answer questions today. So maybe the pressure on Rendon to come back, getting to him and just saying, hey, I don't want to talk at all about that, which is fine. Some minor league transactions, one in particular I want to get to. So outfielder Brett Phillips, the Hat Man, will be activated by Salt Lake City Chevrolet, so he'll be down there. And for that, Sam Bachman has been called up by the Angels. Now, Reyes Morantoya has been DFA'd to clear room for Sam Bachman. Bachman will come out of the bullpen, of course, for the Angels. So we'll see what happens with Maranta, I should say, Maranta. It's just unfortunate. Maranta, though, did give up some late runs, I believe, in that Wednesday game, and maybe can't depend on him later on. That's a thought process. Excuse me, with Aaron Loop, you may be able to get something out of him, but who really knows? What I really liked today, the question of the day by Fernando, catch it on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Excuse me. Who is the most underrated Angel of all time? Which Angel deserves more respect? Who simply gets overlooked? And shoot, I thought I was wrong, but I'm not wrong to say it, but I thought Garrett Anderson was one guy that really was looked over. I mean, he really put up some great numbers. I don't know if the fan base was alienated by his style of play, where it seemed lazy, mundane, or rude. When he was quiet, but that was just the way he goes. When he talks, it was just the way he is. It's low baritone, it's real quiet, and that's it. Not low baritone, but just a low voice. That's all it is. Let's get to our starting pitching. Again, this game coming up at 6:38 with the Marlins and the Angels, game one. Reed Detmers will be going for the Angels. He's 0-3 with a 4.87 ERA, 40 innings, 40 and 2-third innings pitched, 22 earned runs given up, 41 hits, 53 strikeouts, 17 walks, 4 home runs given up. This will be his ninth start. His last start, his eighth start, it was last Friday against the Minnesota Twins, and he did very well. He got a no decision. He went 5 and 2/3 innings. He had a no hitter going into the sixth. Gave up 2 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, and 12 strikeouts. I mean, he had it going. He really did. Excuse me. The 95 miles per hour fastball is always there. The changeup at 86, the 90 miles per hour slider, which he's been getting strikeouts on for sure, and then the curve at 76. So a good sight for Reed Detmers, and hopefully he can repeat that tonight against this Miami lineup. For their starting pitcher for Miami, it's also another lefty, Jesus Luzardo. He's 25 years old. He was born in Peru in 1997. He was drafted by Washington back in 2016, third round, 94th overall, out of high school, Parkland, in Florida. And he made his debut back on September 11th of, I want to say, is that 19th? I want to say. For some reason, I put 29 yesterday. I was half asleep. Yeah, 2019. He's 3-3 this year with a 3.83 ERA, 56 and one-third innings pitched, 59 hits, 63 strikeouts, 24 earned runs, 18 walks, and 8 home runs given up. And this will be his 11th start. So hopefully Angels can get to his home run balls and really turn on those, especially right-hand batters. Excuse me. The last start he had was last Sunday in San Francisco. He got the loss up there against the Giants. He went 5 innings, 6 hits, 6 earned runs given up, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts. So you take the good and the bad with him. He's real simple, his pitches. He's got the fastball, the 85 miles per hour slider, and the 88 miles per hour changeup. So he's real simple. The fastball he mostly uses, then the slider, and then the changeup. So that's the way he's going to go. Let's get to our sponsors real quick. Someone for tickets, if you're looking for Angel tickets tonight, any concert or theater tickets, any other sporting events going on, check in with Angels, or check in with someone for tickets, and then put in the code HITI for 10% off at checkout. So check out that. Also, there's no hidden fees or surprises at checkout. The price you see is the price you're going to get. I'll put you in a drawing for the free Halos jersey. Of course, that's coming up at the end of the month here. And also, you'll get cash back on your purchases going forward. So it's all wins. Never a loss. It's all wins. Also, check out Noble Ale Works, local brewery in Anaheim. The first HITI night will be June 10th, I believe. I really have to write that down. If you can't come to the game against Seattle, there, it'll be Christmas weekend, by the way. This weekend is beach weekend at the Big A. Christmas in June, so check that out. Can't wait to try their Cinnamon Roast Crunch IPA, hopefully Sunday. Also, visit their location, of course, at 1621 Sinclair Street, B, Anaheim, California, 92806 or 06. So local brewery there. And if you mention Halos in the infield, you got free parking. So for those of you tomorrow going to the game, I know Todd's been mentioning, it's like a 10-minute walk from there to the stadium. I've seen so many people do that. So if you're going to the game, wanting to go somewhere before the game, there's always some specials going on, food trucks, and there's different food trucks that come every time. So I got to see how that all goes with the food. And then, again, mention Halos in the infield, and it's free parking in that area. So it's all wins here. There's never really losses. Please check out, of course, the HITI podcast. There was one just made about the sweep of Boston. And that was, of course, done by Todd, Fernando, and Courtney. So the Three Musketeers were back, or Mouseketeers, with Moniac doing well. And then please check out, of course, the social medias, like I mentioned, platforms there on YouTube here, of course, and then Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I feel like I'm missing one. No, I think I'm good. So check out all those. Let's get to our starting lineups. Okay, first for the Miami Marlins, I keep wanting to say Florida, but leading off for Miami will be their left fielder. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Their shortstop, John Berti. He's only 23 years of age. Batting second, you may recognize this guy. He's a World Series MVP, but hero at least in 21. Jorge Soler, he's batting second, the right fielder. Batting third is Luis Arez. He is the second baseman. Batting fourth, of course, first baseman is Garrett Cooper. Batting fifth for the Marlins will be the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Batting sixth from the former Astro, Yuri Gurriel, the designated hitter. Be interesting to see if there's any boos for him. Batting seventh will be the former Angel, Juan Segura, the third baseman. Batting eighth will be behind the plate catching, will be Nick Fortes, 26 years of age. And then batting ninth is the center fielder running out the Marlins lineup, Jonathan Davis, 31 years of age. Seems like a career minor league man. So since there's a lefty in the lineup, our pitching matchup, Taylor Ward will be leading off for the Angels, not Moniak, in left field. Batting second, Mike Trout, the center fielder. Batting third is Shohei Ohtani, the designated hitter, and he will be starting tomorrow as pitcher. So look out for that. Not only is it fireworks night, but it's an Ohtani start night. Batting fourth is Hunter Renfroe, the right fielder. Batting fifth is Brandon Drury, the first baseman. Batting sixth is Gio Urshela, the third baseman. Batting seventh is Luis Rengifo. Batting eighth is Chad Wallach, the catcher. And then batting ninth is Zach Neto at shortstop. So those are the lineups. Let's get to any games that are going on right now. So let's see. Right now, almost 6 o'clock. The Rays are leading the Dodgers 7-2 in the bottom of the seventh. The Rays are threatening for more. Top of the eighth, this game on Apple TV. The White Sox are leading the Tigers 9-3. Top of the seventh, Texas leads the Orioles in Baltimore 10-1. So Texas continues to do well. Another Apple TV game, bottom of the sixth. Padres lead the Yankees 4-0 in the Bronx. Top of the seventh, the Guardians are leading the Cardinals 4-2. Top of the sixth, the Braves are leading the Phillies 3-2, and Atlanta took the first game of that 4-game series in that series so far. In the bottom of the third, you have Washington leading Kansas City 1-0 in Missouri there. Top of the third, you have the Blue Jays leading the Twins 3-0 in Minnesota. Also top of the third, the Giants lead 3-1 in Milwaukee. Bottom of the first, the Mets are up 2-0 in Colorado. So later on, of course, you get the Angel game at 6:38 against Miami. Boston at Arizona at 6:40. Also at 6:40, Houston at Oakland. And then later on, you have Pittsburgh at Seattle. That should be interesting there at 7:10. There was one final at Wrigley. The Reds shut out the Chicago Cubs 9-0. So that was a really good game for Hunter Green. He completed 6 no-hit innings. Excuse me, but his pitch count was up to 110. So they had to take him out because especially he's so young, so you don't want to overuse him to the point like, maybe in the past there's been other, lessons like, hey, don't leave someone in that late. That late in his pitch count. So no matter what inning it is, don't leave him in that game. So they learned that. So they were able to get to the 7th inning with a no-hitter, but in the 8th, Morrell for the Cubs broke it up. So, but hey, Hunter Green, that starting pitcher, the right-hander, he is really good, and he'll be right back at that point again. He struck out 11 Cubs, and he was really good today. So shout out to Hunter Green for sure. So Jesus Lazaro again going for Miami. Reed Detmers going for the Angels. He struck out 12 his last start last Friday. So again, let's get to quickly the schedule. You got 3 with Miami here. Tonight's that reversible bucket hat. I was going to go, but I figured, man, I don't think bucket hats look really good on me, so I didn't go. Tomorrow you have fireworks, the 27th. And then 28th, you have the day game at 107. I should be out there with the HITI crew. Shout us out. By the way, tomorrow's game at 7:07 because of the Fox window, so you can't put your game during their games from 4 to 7. That's just the way it is. And then after that, the Angels are on the road. Memorial Day at 5 o'clock. Monday, they start a 3-game series with the Chicago White Sox. Also, the 30th is a 5 o'clock game. And then Wednesday, to round out the month of May, an 11:10 start at Chicago against the White Sox. Then you flip the calendar to June, and you'll see a 4-game series with Houston there in Texas. So that's going to be very difficult before the off day on June 5th, and then the Cubs and Seattle come in for home games for the Angels. So it's going to be an interesting schedule. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, Angels can take care of business, take series, even sweep series. I don't mind that. But Miami's first tonight. And again, hopefully Reed Detmers can do well and the Angels can win. So that's been the pregame show. Again, check out the Todd Fox postgame show after the game tonight and Saturday. We'll see what happens on Sunday. Everyone take care and make sure you go to 714 Tickets for your tickets. And also make sure you check out Noble Ale Works Brewing. I'm wanting to go out there if I can tomorrow or for sure Sunday after the ball game. So everyone take care. Go Halos. Later.